Hi there peeps, Barrie J Davies here, back on another daily podcast. Hope you're doing well out there. And today's podcast episode is about Brighton open artist houses, which I'm taking part this year. And it's not my first rodeo. Anyway, hope you're doing well out there. My name is Barrie J Davies, pop surrealist artist based in Brighton. And I do this podcast every day. I also upload it to YouTube. So anyway, and for those who've been listening to podcast every day, today is Monday the 20th of April. Wow, it's been a journey every day doing this podcast. Anyway, just so you know, there may be some strong language from the outset. That's my little micro disclaimer. And yeah, you'll be doing well out there. So today, been hanging my open houses exhibit at Flamingo House and Garden, which is in 14A Wilby Road in Hove. So for those who are local, you have to come down. And there's, oh my god, this house is stunning. And we're hanging it today, and oh my god, Charlie is awesome. He runs the house, so big shout out, big props to Charlie for yeah. So there's a lot of what I've done is there's like an assortment of framed prints, and I've got a browser with some other sort of loose prints. I've put some books down. That's about it really, just prints, yeah. But I've framed them up. I've made them look. They do look exceptionally amazing, I would say, for myself. So yeah, so and that's going to be on throughout the weekends of May 2026. This is the book. Every year they bring this book out, and it's got like, basically if you come down, it's divided off into the different areas of Brighton. So the Dyke Roads, Central Brighton, Hove, and then it goes further and further out, like. And what I tend to do is I get this book every year and I get through it and I circle the ones that look really cool and I fancy going to. And there's also some galleries that are doing shows in here as well. But you have to come and see mine. 14A Wilby Road, Hove, BN3 3JN. There you go. That's the instruction, and I will be there. There's a couple of weekends I'm going to be invigilating, but I'll probably drop them in on the podcast, share them on my socials, so you know to come down. But there's a lot of open houses this year, and a lot of artists getting stuff out there, and it goes out. It goes out, oh my god, after Overdene and Undine. So, even further out. So yeah, I haven't had a good look through the book yet, I'll be honest with you. But it's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff going on. And oh my god. So yeah, so I've done this open houses thing. For those who don't know, if you don't live in Brighton, it's basically people open up their houses so that artists and makers and creatives exhibit their works and things and meet other people. And I see it as like a celebration of creativity. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. And it's just nice to see the kind of things that people are making. And yeah, and Alex, who's in the studio with me, he did the cover. He did a fantastic job. Well done, Al. So they've done a nice write-up with him as well. There you go. There we go. And yeah, and he's also in the same open house as me. Alex is. So anyway, I am absolutely knackered today. I've been off to Eastbourne to drop off artwork for another exhibition, Acid Baby Studios. So me, Beaver, and my mate Tracy Wadley jumped in the car and went over there, and oh my God, came back. I was like, it's not that far to drive, but I was knackered today, so it's just taken. And then came back, and then we went and sorted out the install of the open houses. So yeah, it looks really, really good. So I'm pleased with it. And thank you for having me, Charlie, in your open house. So anyway, that's enough. So yeah, there's, oh my God, there's just so much going on. But that's what happens in May. Also, you have in Brighton, there's this thing called the Great Escape. So there's all the different bands playing, and there's lots of music, and there's just so much going on in May. May's like, I think you've got the Brighton Festival going on. There's all stuff for that as well. And the open houses. May's just chaos. It's just like, I wouldn't say chaos, but it's good chaos. Good, fun chaos. Anyway, so I thought I'd jump on the podcast today and tell you about the open houses. And I'm just really chuffed to show some new prints and bits and pieces I've been working on. And I'm looking forward to meeting the people who come to the open house as well. That's the other thing. I do like meeting the people and seeing their reactions to stuff. And I've kept it kind of fun and psychedelic and colourful as much as I possibly can. So, and then I've also, yeah, then there's a show over in Eastbourne. So after this, then I'm doing a show in June, Brighton Rocks. In July, it's in Brixton. I probably tell you the same thing in all my podcasts, just so you know. But yeah, it's just nice to get stuff like you've been working on for ages out there and let it breathe in front of people. I remember when I was doing my degree or my master's, I can't remember, and we were asked the question of why do you exhibit your artwork? Why do you show artwork? And to me, the answer was to let it breathe, to let people see it. And yeah, all right, it's the conclusion of making art or making a thing. You put it out in the world, but then it takes on a life of its own. Especially like, I don't know, I was thinking music, because it creates a buzz with people and conversation and ideas, and becomes part of culture. So anyway, right, this is Barrie J Davies, about to go and get a cup of tea because he's knackered. And thank you so much for listening to the podcast, or if for those who are watching on YouTube, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. And yeah, but I will take you on the journey of the open houses, and I shall tell you how it's going. And I hope to meet lots of you if you're coming to the open house at Flamingo House. And I'll wear my beautiful flamingo shirt. I've got a pink flamingo shirt. I bought that in Lisbon. It's a nice shirt. Right, ciao for now, peeps. You behave yourselves. I'll speak to you again soon.
Barrie J Davies is an artist.